Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I hope you are all good and you are studying with full of your focus. Thank you for joining me today. Today we are going to start Let us work out 3.2 from the chapter Theorems related to circle, that is chapter 3, from the book Ganit Prakash of class 10, West Bengal Board of Secondary Education. Today we are going to start 3.2. So let us first see the first question. The length of a radius of a circle with its center O is 5 cm and the length of its chord AB is 8 cm. Let us write by calculating the distance of the chord AB from the center. So this is our question. Now let us draw a circle with center O and a chord AB, and the length of AB is, it is given that O is the center of a circle with radius with r equal to 5 cm. Small r means radius. And AB is a chord of length 8 cm. This is given. Now let us draw a perpendicular from O to AB. This is OP. Okay, this is a perpendicular. This is the distance of the chord from point O. Okay, OP is perpendicular to AB. Okay, so we need to find the distance of the chord AB from center O. So this is OP. Actually we need to find OP. Okay, this means we need to find OP. Distance means the shortest distance. That means the perpendicular distance. Okay, if we say this is a point on AB and this is also a distance, but Okay, if we draw OQ, this is also a distance of the chord from center O, but we do not take this distance. We only take the shortest distance, that means OP. So we shall take this distance. We do not take this distance. Okay. So distance of a point from a line segment means the perpendicular distance, not the slant distance. Now let and join OB. Let us join this part. Okay, this is not included in the diagram. Okay, this part OQ is not included in the diagram. I have drawn it only to make you understand that we only take the perpendicular distance. Okay, so now we have joined OB. So in triangle we can see, in triangle OPB, in triangle OPB, which is a right angle triangle, angle P equal to 90 degree, and OB, that means the radius is 5 centimeter, and if OP is perpendicular to AB, then OP bisects AB. Okay, if this is a perpendicular then this chord must be bisected at this point. So AP is equal to PB. Okay, then we can say, therefore we can say PB equal to half of AB. Okay, PB part is actually half of AB. So we know the length of AB, that means it is 8 centimeter, so it is actually 4 centimeter. Okay, so this angle is 90 degree, this part is 5 centimeter, and this part is 4 centimeter. Therefore by applying Pythagoras theorem, we can write hypotenuse square, that means OB is the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. So hypotenuse is actually 5, so this is 5 square. Perpendicular we do not know, so we can keep it OP, and base is actually PB. This is base, that means 4 square. So OP square equal to 5 square minus 4 square, or OP equal to root over 25 minus 16, that is 9. That means plus minus 3, but this is a length, that is why only plus 3. So 3 centimeter. So this length OP is actually 3 centimeter. So this is our answer. Therefore, the distance of the chord from the center is actually 3 centimeter. Okay, so OP is 3 centimeter. This is the answer. Now let us proceed to next question. I hope this question is clearly visible and you can understand it. Now let us proceed to our next question. This is our question number 2, which says the length of the diameter of a circle with its center at O is 26 centimeter. The distance of the chord PQ from the point O is 5 centimeter. Find the length of PQ. So let us draw it. This is a chord PQ. Okay, we have to find the length of PQ. Okay, PQ equal to question mark. Given diameter is equal to 26 centimeter. Therefore, radius equal to 13 centimeter. The distance of the chord, that means the perpendicular distance of the chord from the same point O, that means this distance, let us call it OX. This distance is 5 centimeter. So OX equal to 5 centimeter. So let us join OQ. In triangle OXQ, angle X equal to 90 degree, OQ equal to 13 centimeter, and this part is equal to 5 centimeter. So if OX is perpendicular to PQ, then OX bisects PQ. Therefore, XQ equal to half of PQ. Oh, actually, we do not need this information here. Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. If then OX bisects, that means this part equal to this part bisects PQ. Therefore, XQ is equal to half of PQ. Or we can say 2 into XQ is equal to PQ. Okay, we are going to use this information now. By applying Pythagoras theorem, we can say OQ square, hypotenuse square, equal to OX square perpendicular square plus XQ square base square. OQ is 13 equal to OX 5 plus XQ, or this is 169 minus 25 equal to XQ square, or root over 144 equal to XQ, or XQ, as it is a length, we shall only take the positive value, that is 12 centimeter. So the length of XQ is 12 centimeter. Therefore, from this information, twice of XQ is actually PQ. Therefore, PQ equal to 2 into 12 centimeter. That means 24 centimeter. So this is our answer. I hope this is clear to you. Now let us proceed to question number 3. So this is our question 3, which says if the length of a chord PQ from the center of a if the length of a chord PQ is 4 centimeter, the distance of PQ from the center O is 2.1 centimeter. Find the length of diameter. So this is O and this is PQ. Length of chord is 4. So PQ is 4 centimeter. Distance of PQ from O is 2.1 centimeter. Okay. Now we can find the radius first. Okay, this is our radius. I hope this is visible. Let us call it X. Okay. I hope this is clearly visible to you. Now, if OX is perpendicular to PQ, it must be bisected. It must bisect PQ. Okay. If OX is perpendicular to PQ, then OX bisects PQ. Therefore, PX equal to XQ. Or we can say sorry, it must bisect PQ. Okay, therefore we can say PQ, half of PQ is actually x cube. Okay, I hope this is clearly visible and understandable. Therefore xq is actually half of pq, that means 2 centimeter. Half of 4, that means 2 centimeter. Okay, so now in this right angle triangle we can see, this is our right angle triangle, we can see this part is 2.1 and this part is 2. So we have to find out this part. Okay, therefore by applying Pythagoras, therefore by applying Pythagoras theorem, I am drawing the triangle OQ square equal to OX square plus XQ square. So OQ equal to 2.1 square plus 2 square. This is 4.41 plus 4. That means 8.41. That means 2.9 centimeter. So the radius OQ is 2.9 centimeter. Therefore diameter should be equal to double of 2.9. Okay, that means 58. That means 5.8 centimeter. Okay, so this is our answer, friends. I hope this question is clear to you. Now let us proceed to next question, question number 4. Sorry for the upper part, I have written something else in this part, so sorry. Now come to the next question, question number 4. Okay friends, this is our question which says the length of two chords of a circle with center O are 6 centimeter and 8 centimeter. If the distance of the smaller chord from O is 4 centimeter, then calculate the distance of the other chord from O. So let us assume this is our center and this is the larger chord which is nearer to the center, and this is our smaller chord. We have written it. AB is greater, this is smaller. So AB is this is equal to 8 centimeter. AB means AB 8 centimeter, CD 6 centimeter. So we know this distance. Okay, the distance of the smaller chord from O, this is 4. Then calculate the distance of the other chord from O. That means we need OP. This is our question. Now we can say Let us first join OD and OB. Okay, so we are writing joining and O comma B in, and if OQ, which is actually the distance of this chord from center. So distance means perpendicular distance. So this is 90 degree. Okay. If OQ perpendicular to CD, then OQ bisects CD. Therefore, QD equal to half of CD. That means half of 6 centimeter. That means 3 centimeter. I hope it is clear. So QD is 3 centimeter. Now by applying Pythagoras we can find OD. ठीक है. By applying Pythagoras theorem, so this is our triangle OQD. This is 90, this is 4, this is 3. So we can write OD equal to root over OQ square plus QD square. That means 16 plus 9. That means root 25, 5 centimeter. So this is 5 centimeter. These are all in centimeter. Okay. So the radius is actually 5 centimeter. Okay. The radius is 5 centimeter. Now let us see the next triangle. Okay, I am drawing it again for our convenience. Now in triangle OPB, angle P equal to 90 degree, because this is the shortest distance, that is why it is 90 degree. So this is also radius, so this should also be 5 centimeter. OP is perpendicular to AB, therefore therefore OP bisects AB. And if OP bisects AB, then PB is equal to half of AB. It is given that AB is 8 centimeter, so this is 4 centimeter. So this is 4 This is 5. Therefore, by applying Pythagoras for triangle OPB, we can say OB square equal to OP square plus PB square, or OP equal to root over OB square minus PB square. So this is 16 minus OB. OB. Okay, no, sorry. OB is actually 25. This is 25 square, matlab 25. And PB square, this is 4. That means 16. So this is 4. Sorry, this is 9. The root 9 means 3. 3 centimeter. So distance of the larger chord from the center is 3 centimeter. This is our answer. Now let us proceed to question number 5. So this is our question number 5, which says if the length of a chord of a circle is 48 centimeter. So let us assume this is a chord whose length is 48 centimeter and the distance of it from the center is 7 centimeter. So this is 7 centimeter. Okay. So OP is 7 centimeter. This is given. Now the then calculate the length of the chord which is 20 centimeter away from the center. Okay. So we have to calculate the length of CD. Okay, and it is given that the distance of it from center, that means OQ, is 20 centimeter. We have to find this. This is question mark. Now this is similar to the previous question. OP perpendicular to AB, therefore OP bisects AB, therefore PB equal to half of AB. That means half of 48, 24. So this is 24 centimeter. So by applying Pythagoras we can find OB. So OB is equal to root over OP square plus PB square. 49 plus that means OB is 25 centimeter. So this part is 25. Now if we join this OD, In triangle OQD, angle Q 90 degree, because this is the shortest distance. OQ 20 centimeter and radius, OB is a radius, and again OD is also a radius. Therefore OD is also 25 centimeter. Therefore by Pythagoras, theorem, we can write this is 20, this is 25. So we have to find this. Okay. So this is our diagram D. This is 25 centimeter. This is 20 centimeter, and we have to find this. So by applying Pythagoras, QD square equal to root over OD square minus OQ square. OQ square 400, 225. That means 15 centimeter. So if QD is, and again we can say okay, we can say if OQ is perpendicular to CD, then it must bisect it. Okay. This is actually CD. Then OQ bisects CD. Therefore CD is, so this part is equal to this part. Okay. Therefore CD is equal to twice QD. So QD is 15. Okay. I hope this is clearly understandable. QD, that means 15 centimeter. That means 30 centimeter. So CD is actually 13 centimeter. Done. So the length of the chord, which is 20 centimeter away from the center, is 30 centimeter. This is our answer, friends. Okay, friends, that's all for today. Tomorrow we are going to solve the next part of this exercise from question number 6. If you have any doubt or questions, you can leave that below in the comment section. And if you liked my video, then please support me by liking, sharing and subscribing to my channel, so that I can give you better quality content. Thank you.